I am with Jason Reynolds, our filmmaker friend. Oh my gosh, I did it again.
It's all right. We were joking earlier about how she's going to call me Jason on the air, and you did. That's okay.
His name's Logan. I don't know why Jason keeps popping in mind, but you have a documentary.
I look like a Jason, I guess.
Apparently. What a way to start off the show. Logan, you have a documentary called Kingdom.
Yes.
And you're going to talk with us about that?
Yeah, we actually have a little bit of a clip that's kind of like a teaser video for it. I don't know if we can roll that.
Right, yeah. Boys, let's roll it. There we go. All right, there it is.
Yeah, so that was some footage that I cut together from a trip I went in May.
How was it?
It was great. It was Africa. So really it was a pre-production trip, so getting to know some of our principal characters in the film. And just to tell you a little about what the film is about, it's primarily about two individuals. One of them is a San Angelo resident, Jim Farmer, and he's a painter by day and a missionary by night, kind of a good way to think about it. And basically, he's spent a good portion of his life in Africa, in the Congo, in Tanzania, and in about 2005, he got connected with a Kenyan pastor named Peter.
Did he meet him in Kenya, or did they meet? Okay.
Yeah, and so they kind of formed this very unique relationship, and over the last 13 or so years, they've just had some really crazy experiences, climbed mountains, braved deserts, and had just a lot of crazy encounters. And they're Christian missionaries, so sharing the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And just through kind of their ministry, I've seen a lot of crazy things happen. People delivered from alcoholism and suicide and things like that. And so anyway, I've known Jim for a while.
So did he come to you, or did you come to
I came to him. So I've kind of been thinking about making a documentary for a while, and his story, his life just seemed kind of ripe for storytelling potential, and just kind of the added element of it being more of a faith-based feature just felt like something that I could really get behind.
And you're going on another trip. So when does the full production take place? Right.
So we've, a documentary isn't quite the same as a feature film where you can, schedule out so many weeks and just shoot the whole thing. Yeah. It's kind of over time. So we've already shot some things stateside, but we'll be making a larger trip in September. Actually, we'll leave at the very end of August. We're going to be, for about 3 weeks, we'll be shooting in
That will be the
Virginia.
Bulk of everything, right?
Yes, ma'am. So that'll be kind of the large shoot, and then we'll have a few more interviews stateside here, and then we'll be putting the whole thing together.
And when do you plan to have it, or your mind is set on what date for completion?
Well, that's going to depend on quite a few different factors, but the goal would be having it released late 2019. So we'll spend most of the earlier part of next year in editing.
And if people want to find out more, where can they go?
So we have a website for the documentary. It's called KingdomDocumentary.com, and all the info's there, the story, links to our social media, a longer video too if people want to catch more of the action. And we're actually fundraising a lot of the funds that we'll need to get over there. So if we're kind of asking anyone who thinks it's a cool story and is willing to partner with us to do so.
Awesome. You guys heard it here. If you want more information, head to that website and help Logan out. We'll be right back.